What's up, y'all? It's your boy James. You are logged in and tuned in to the Entertainment Plug. It is Saturday. The time is 11:13 a.m. Listen, music is spinning on the station. Make sure that you guys download Apple Music and tune in. 702 I Still Love You is playing right now. You can still get that. It's about halfway through the song. So come on, y'all. You can listen there or you can watch here. We are live. First and foremost, I got my dog, my road dog. I got Kat Kwueen in the building with me from Transcending the Culture. Kat, what's up?
Hey everybody, Kat is in the building, y'all. This might be my second time on the Entertainment Plug, but will not be the last. We are shaking things up over here at UG Digital, so please, you'll be seeing. I'm gonna be popping everywhere, okay?
Listen,
so I'm excited to be here. We got some dope guests. Oh my God, we're gonna get into some hot topics as well. Y'all know how I do.
Absolutely. So we are moving hot topics for the day over to here because we did not do a show this past Wednesday. Listen, y'all, I was gonna say it's hell, but it's not even really hell. It's really a good experience putting your own station together and having your own studio and just kind of trying to do all of this shit for your damn self. I'm tired. When I tell you I've been sitting here for 2.5 hours trying to figure out this software and mix them together and all this shit, I'm like, my head is hurting. I sat on the phone arguing with T-Mobile from 7 to 8:30 until they cut the phones back on, and it's a mess. But listen, it's a good day. It's a very, very good day. I got one of my most beloved guests of the Entertainment Plug in the studio with us today, and it's really, really dope because when you think of the people who support you, who have supported you, who are always checking on you, who just trying to make sure that shit is good, just because, like. This is one of those. So when you talk about your ride or die, like this is a ride or die. And we already know that Shonda is a ride or die. Like she been moving and she ain't been able to do so much because she been moving, but she's still checking in on me. So I want you guys to help me welcome 10K to the show. And we got another guest that's gonna be popping in with us too. But listen, when I say first and foremost, I do not use it lightly. So when I say that I love you, like I love you. And like I tell Shonda, like I love you, like I love y'all because at a time when I was getting really, really acclimated to being on the air and doing radio and being nervous and not really knowing nobody and all that kind of stuff, like y'all came in and y'all really, really helped me to get to know people. And I'm still an introvert in a whole lot of ways. So like when I came to the club and Kat was hosting and you was there, listen, I ain't been in the club in probably over a year because I'm just an introvert. Like I would rather stay home and work on some shit and have shit popping or whatever. But I'm realizing because of Kat and having Kat on board that I gotta get the fuck out here. Like I gotta get out there so people can see my face and I can see their face and they can see that I'm really, really interested. And it was dope to come out and see you in that element. But all that aside, I just need to say thank you. I love you. Thank you for supporting me.
Thank you, James. I love you too. Like we here for everybody. For you.
And then Kat, you want to throw some stuff in there before we get started?
Yes. So I want to thank you for coming on as well. 10K was one of the artists that performed at the Me and Trap Boys event, the Super Bowl / pop out concert. So and that was my first time ever being exposed to you and your music and your energy. And it was like, dang, this girl got something. This girl definitely got something because it was like you was performing, you was supporting, you was having a good time, you was turned up. I followed you and I'm like, dang, sometimes you see performers and you don't really remember, they're not memorable, or it's just another, you really definitely stood out to me. So I'm like, as soon as James said he was having you on the show already, I'm like, oh yeah, I know who that is. Oh yeah. So I definitely have some questions for you. I definitely have a lot of little things that I want to talk to you, especially as another woman in this industry, in this same area. So I'm just thankful to have you on, and we gonna have you on probably all of our platforms for real.
Right.
Like we got a lot.
Absolutely.
We have a lot of things going on. So I'm definitely excited. So let's get into it, James.
Absolutely. And I think this format, like with us doing it now and then me having Kat Kwueen here, I think it works a lot. I think it works a whole lot better too, you know, with having you on the platform, because now when people are watching, they're getting my perspective. They're also getting a female perspective. There's stuff that she's gonna talk to you about that I probably wouldn't even think to ask, because she, like, I think it's really, really dope. And I think it's dope what you're doing with your music. Like, we don't necessarily get a whole lot from you, but when you put it out, like, listen, the way y'all flip that Shine Barrington Levy on Gangsta Love,
yeah,
like, this shit is fly. Like, this shit is really, really, really dope.
Thank you.
And I always like that beat. So it's like when that come on, I was like, oh, wait a minute. Like, what's this? Like, that shit, that's cold. Like, what made y'all decide to use that beat first and foremost?
Well, we like the song, like you said, we like the song, we like the track. We grew up on that song. Everybody pretty much around our age grew up on that song. So, you know, and it's a thing that we can't get out of our head, you know, it's stuck in our head. So we was like, we gotta remix that. We gotta do it. And when we did it, you know what I'm saying, we had to make sure we didn't copy their style, but we made sure we did our own, you know, unique way. And it came out perfect. The whole layout of the song came out extremely well. So I'm pleased with it and everybody love it. So
I think it's really dope. We lost our video.
My bad.
Oh no, you cool.
I'm back.
I think it's dope. I think it's dope that y'all chose that, because the reality is, like, I was in. Okay, we ain't gonna start shouting age and numbers and shit. But I was in my first year of college when that came out. My first or second year of college, and I just remember how dope it was then. But you really haven't had anybody else take that and do anything else with it, or do anything better with it, or anything comparable. So I think that y'all did really dope. Hashtag, what's up, hashtag?
What's up, hashtag?
I think it's dope. I think it was a dope selection. Like, how do you go about picking, like, when you're deciding to redo songs and remake songs and whatnot? Like, how do you necessarily go about picking what you're going to actually do? Because some stuff you don't really want to touch because it was so good.
Yeah, you see a song that's trending, or like, you know, we'll see it on the internet and it's like trending or whatever. And then we're like, you know, we're going to attack that. We're going to make sure we are able to, you know, pretty much do our thing while they're, you know, the whole algorithm thing. Absolutely. All right. So we have to catch certain songs at a certain period so we can have that heat at that moment. You know what I'm saying? While we riding that beat, we gotta keep it going. We gotta keep the momentum going. So I don't know. Sometimes it's random, and then sometimes and so yeah.
And that's really important. A lot of people don't understand, and especially our age and people that are in social media, you have to do those trending sounds, those trending topics, because that's what's going to give you the attention. I remember when I first got on TikTok, I was making funny videos, but people weren't attracted to them because it's like, you know, how are they going to find you? I don't know what you're talking about. That's not what's hot. But as soon as I get to, you know, when it's Thanksgiving, I'm dancing to greens, beans, potatoes. Next thing you know, I'm going viral. Okay. So that's definitely dope. I like that you guys picked up on that, and that's really important, and that's a very savvy move from you guys. So kudos to you.
Yeah, sometimes you got to think out the box.
Yeah. Was it in, I don't want to say intentional, but I think kind of what I pull from it too, or I guess maybe what I like about it is you also pulled something that is kind of like that 90s era. And I'm still stuck in that era. So like the 90s through like
all of us,
2005, like I'm stuck on so much music and content that came out in that time that it sticks with me a little harder. Like when people go back and they kind of, you know, tackle music and stuff from back in that day. And I think it's dope.
Yeah, I love it. The track is phenomenal, actually. I replay it all the time in the car.
Yeah. Now I was going through all of the tracks. So this is not the only track that you and Topshotta are on. So talk about the other music that y'all have.
Okay, after we did
What's up, man? I see you back there, man. I'm like, is he cleaning the house or something?
Gangster Love, we did a song called "Getting to the Money."
Right. Yep.
And it's self-explanatory. We out here every day hustling, grinding, getting to the money. You know what I'm saying? Getting to the money, getting to the money. And then after that, we did a song called "For Lifers." I'm not sure if I sent that one to you, but
you didn't send me
that one just released. That one just released a few days ago, I believe. And that's a hot track too. I've been posting it all on social media. So
the thing, I think the beauty with you is, and I don't know if it comes from the longevity that you're building already, but you have a sound that people have gotten used to of hearing from you. And not saying that you're doing the same thing over and over again, but it's like, we know what we're gonna get from you. Like we know you're not gonna give us nothing. And it's like, okay, it's like everything that you sent over to me is dope. Like I was gonna send you an email, and then I said I was gonna send you a message on IG, and then I said I'll wait till she get on the show. You got to email those to me so I can upload them to the station. Because like I want to start playing these on the station. Like this shit is dope. Like y'all got some really really hot tracks. What is the goal? Like you have several songs together now. Like are y'all doing a full project together, or what's the plan?
Yes, eventually we're gonna have our own album.
Okay.
Because we're starting a trend called TNT. Hopefully, it lasts. We don't change it. You know what I'm saying? But right now we're sticking with TNT. But we have a bunch of ideas coming up in the near future, and we're gonna collab on an album. And we both are doing our own separate albums right now. So be on the lookout for that too, because I'm releasing soon and he's dropping soon also. So
what like I'm excited. Oh, I'm sorry, go ahead.
I'm excited. That's it. I'm just excited for
but to me you should be though. And I'm not saying that any artist shouldn't be excited about what they're doing, but like you got some hot shit. Like just like the industry sucks right now. Like and I was gonna say you just don't understand, but I know you understand. Like it's a lot of stuff out there. And I don't want to discredit any of like the Sexy Reds and that kind of stuff, because I'm not saying that some of her stuff is not dope or whatever, but it's like after a while, like I get tired of hearing the people rapping and they rapping off beat and it don't sound like they really putting nothing into it. And I get that that's today and that's culture and that's what today's generation like. But I'm just like, I could tell that you putting work into your stuff. I could tell that Topshotta is putting work into his music. It's like y'all have the training and the elements of people who have been in the industry for 20, 30, 40 plus years, like the legends who are out there. Like y'all have a lot of that backing and you hear it in the music, versus a lot of stuff that comes out today. Like I get that we have access to do a lot of stuff from home right now, but to me, the idea is to do it from home, but it still sound like you in the studio or something somewhere. And a lot of these people, like you could tell they at home in the closet making music. So like, I think what y'all have is amazing. I would personally be looking for like an album from the two of y'all. I mean, obviously I'm looking for the separate albums, but I think y'all have a good chemistry together just in terms of what you're doing. Erwa Shonda, thank you. I love you so much. Yeah, I think y'all have really, really dope chemistry. And I've told you that from the beginning. And you will get a lot of people in media and radio and shit like that that will tell you that because it just sounds good. It sounds good and the people gonna clap. But like, I don't big up no music that I ain't feeling at all.
That part.
I ain't gonna play it. But like y'all stuff, like it's dope. Like these songs that you sent me are dope, and it's a good precursor as to what we should get from the project. So like, are y'all going in a particular direction as far as what you want to do with this album?
Thank you for the compliment too, by the way.
Absolutely.
And we're actually, we're working hard to put our stuff out. So after this album that's released, we're not done. We got to keep going. You know what I'm saying? Our goal is to reach as many people as possible, get as many engagements as possible, eventually start YouTube, doing that, more often. And just pushing our music out, push it, and don't stop. You know what I'm saying? If this is what we're gonna want to do, and continue to put our best foot forward, we're gonna have to keep doing that. So
absolutely, it's about the consistency. Yeah, it's the consistency in there, and I love your journey because whether it looked like it or not, it mirrors my journey. Like the same way that you are pushing and you live in life and you got other shit going on and you may not put a whole bunch of music out at one time because you got this happening or this came up and you can't, like I'm in the same boat and trying to start my own thing and trying to keep it going and still trying to pay the house and my kid in college and I got to pay for that. And it's a lot of shit happening, a lot of parts and pieces. And it's like, you can't do it but one step at a time, but you have to keep going. And that's been my thing, is to keep going and keep doing it and keep pushing it. We're supposed to move into our new office on April 1st. So like that has been a long time coming. And it's like the shit is finally here. And like this is like our season of manifestation, because it's like my thing is everything that we want to happen, it could happen as long as we keep working toward that shit. And all the shit that I've been able to accomplish with this podcast network and now with the radio station and the magazine is still there. We got another magazine coming. I got Kat Kwueen. And I don't know if you knew, but Kat Kwueen is my cousin. But it's like God is good in so many ways. I see how good God is being in your life. Like God is so good because obviously we're family, but we didn't come in contact with each other, like immediate contact with each other, until a year and a half ago, when Transcended the Culture came about. And the reality is she been there, but we just, the age gap, we ain't really had no reason to be looking for it.
I've always been a little cousin. So it's like now that I've grown on my own, and James got the knowledge, I got my own little hustle, and us together, I'm telling you, we take.
But the way she say it, like she say, I got the knowledge, but the truth of the matter is like she has the knowledge too. And
well, we both went to school for this, so
we both
our
went to school for this.
So that's why it's like you can kind of tell.
But it works, and we learn it from each other, because like it's a lot of shit that she do that now I do that I never ever would have did because I'm like, shit, I'm almost 50. I ain't got time to be doing this shit. But like she convincing me like, you got to do this and you got to get out here. And it's a lot of stuff that I'm learning. Like we learning from each other. I see that you as an artist and Topshotta as an artist, y'all are learning from each other. And like when you listen to Getting to the Money, like y'all playing off of each other. When you listen to Gangster Love, like y'all playing off of each other. It's not like you did a verse and then he just popped in and did a verse. And like a lot of people collaborate and it don't really match, or it don't really.
It's not cohesive.
Or they can't play off of each other. Right. Like y'all got something. Like y'all have it.
For sure. And I definitely noticed that.
I'm proud. Like I'm proud and I'm happy just to be able to see it. And like I love this shit. So I love to be able to talk about this and tell people like I love this shit. So I just pray that y'all, obviously keep going, keep putting music out there. And because not only does the industry need it, but the city need it. Like we ain't really had nobody like strong since Bone. And I mean, I ain't saying that it ain't nobody else out here, but I think people not having the push and then not really having like, the angst to really get out there and do the work that go along with it. Because I mean, even like on this media side, I could be like, well, I want to do X, Y, Z, and I want to talk to these people or whatever, but then be waiting for somebody to hand it down to me and say, okay, you could go and do it. I'm gonna just make that shit happen myself. And that's where y'all are at. Y'all making it happen. So like I can't do nothing but praise y'all and like say congratulations and
thank you. All that stuff. Thank you. I appreciate that. But like I said, we got our albums coming out soon. I hope y'all be on the lookout for that, and we gonna come back.
I absolutely will.
Like they drop back on.
Like understand that anything that you need, if you want me to get it on the station, I ain't got no red tape. Like the I was gonna say the majors, but like the mainstream radio and all of that stuff. Like send me an email with your audio, and I will absolutely upload it. I do it with Artina Tierra. like I'm trying to support. I'm trying to support, but I also got to make sure that I get myself out there so that they know that I'm here, because I know that's a lot of the it part too, is that people don't know that I'm here. So
Yeah,
I'm trying to do that part.
I've been seeing you pop out outside. Kat been getting you outside.
I'm trying.
That's the thing. So
I'm trying, and it ain't even in my blood to be going to the club, but I'm like, I'm going. I'm gonna go.
Well, sometimes networking is the name of the game. Like
it is.
Get a lot of
I know that, and I have to get better at that part of it. And she got me down there to the club. So
everyone was shocked. Like, James here.
I was. Like, you see my reaction.
I can't tell you about no club past Peabody's, and we ain't had Peabody's since when?
Oh my God, James! That's even before my day.
A long time. Like last time I was in Peabody's, Busy Bone I was down there with Busy Bone and interviewing him and shit. But I don't be in nobody club because it be too much shit happening, and then I think older mentality, and I'm just
it's a different mentality. So I will say, coming from somebody that lives in Akron and parties in Cleveland has become a lot safer than Akron.
It has.
Because I will say, I think the past of a lot of shootings and a lot of prominent rappers and DJs and different things that got gunned down, security does not play no more. That's the thing. They patting people down. They looking in purses. They not letting their homies in with their guns. So I have been feeling more comfortable going out in Cleveland than I do in Akron, because the bar got shut up last night in Akron and last week. And when Boosie was here, they don't know how to act in Akron. So I will say that the Cleveland nightlife, especially working with like independent artists and people that want to perform, want to do something positive, those are the spaces that I'm in, and I have never had no issue. So, that's why I love getting to know people, networking. I love that event. And I really love you guys' performance. Like I said, you guys have excellent chemistry together. And that's some things that you don't really get from a lot of especially female and male people that collaborate. Sometimes it's like this person performing over here, she doing her own thing, and they're not playing off each other. So I definitely noticed that.
It's almost like people think I'm crazy, but I think that Avant and Kiki Wyatt have amazing fucking chemistry. Like to me, every track they do together is like fire.
Right.
And I interviewed him, and I was like, y'all really need to do an album together. Like y'all have amazing, like y'all have an amazing connection. Whether it's anything deeper than that or not, I think people feel it when y'all put songs out, and they do very well. But I forgot what he told me. I mean, essentially, it was that they're not gonna do an album together. But I do think y'all have amazing. I do think that y'all have an amazing connection. Something I did want to ask you, because I know, again, and I'll say that we don't necessarily get a whole lot of music from you. Like, how are you balancing this kind of with regular life and working and trying to keep everything else in place too?
Oh, everything's busy. It's hard to balance. It's hard to balance regular life and your music, but then at the same time, if you implement your music into your regular life, I mean, it wouldn't be hard. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
I don't necessarily work as much. I used to work.
I know.
I don't work as much. I work on my music more than I do physical labor.
I love that.
So this is what I'm trying to do. This is where I'm trying to grow as a person, as an artist, as a manager, as all types of media, mainstream. I'm just trying to be out and be, do it correct. Do it the correct way. The right way.
What got you to that place mentally where you said, okay, I'm gonna scale like working back and really focus on like my business and my career and what it is I want to do?
Well, I've been motivated lately. And Shotta, he's been a good motivator. Throughout these few past months that we've known each other.
It make a difference.
So it's been actually a nice little ride too. It's been smooth. Sometimes it's rocky, but it's mostly smooth. You know what I'm saying? Because he makes sure I know what I got to do. It's written down, it's planned out, and it's executed. So, you know, he's a good what's it called, motivator.
I like how you said written down. Like, do you do vision boards or anything like that? Do you just look, you don't understand how many people I have talked to over the last 2 weeks. Like, look back at some of my last interviews. Like, we've been talking like serious about vision boards. Like, I love doing vision boards, and that shit work. Like,
it works.
When I tell y'all to pull my shit up right here, look.
Listen,
I'm not motherfucker. You see this wards?
Yeah.
Awards, money, accolades, freedom, financial freedom. Listen,
for real,
I have this right here, and I look at this, and I have one that I did the year before, and I can literally cross stuff off, like almost cross stuff off because I literally manifested and reached that level. I'm like, I cannot even believe that.
I believe in that manifestation and really speaking stuff into existence and all of that.
So I had spoke on that at an event earlier this last Sunday. And I said I am who I say I am. Right. So if I say I'm a star, I'm a star. If I say I'm an entrepreneur, I'm an entrepreneur. You know, it's really important to talk ourselves and speak those things into the universe. So 10K, I did want to ask you some of these questions, you know, from the ladies' perspective. So I wanted to ask you, how do you find the confidence to keep it so sexy? Because, you know, I see you on the ground, and especially when you did the lingerie in the snow, because I wanted to do that, but I ain't have my little furry boots. I ain't had no boots to wear with the outfit, so I didn't do it. But when I see you, I'm like, oh, and she got the little shiesty on, like you was not playing with them. So where do you get that confidence? And where do you get your concepts of, you know, people don't understand, ladies, we put thought into these looks, into these, what we want it to be. It's an art. So where do you get this confidence and where do you get your concepts and ideas from?
Okay, well, good question, Kat. You know what? I'm not just a musician. I'm not just an artist. I'm a creator. So anything that I do, it all starts from the mind, of course. And I think about it. If I want to do it, I execute. Like I said, I want to do it. I'm just going to do it. So I used to model. And it comes naturally. So when I do put my ideas together, you know what I'm saying? It comes to life. I don't know. It just comes to life. And I've always been a confident person. You know what I'm saying? So it's easy, I guess. It's easy. And when you want to do something, you go for it. You just go ahead and do it. Don't go for it. You don't ask for it. Don't, you know, just take it. Just take it and have that confidence. Have that confidence that you're going to do it and it's going to be good. It's going to be great, phenomenal. So
do you have any advice for any ladies that don't feel so confident and they, you know, they look up to you and say, dang, like she's out there and she's looking beautiful. What can I do to be more like her? What advice would you give?
Don't take judgment. Don't care about who judging you. At the end of the day, you your own person. You know what I'm saying? If God got you, you got you. You know? So just keep doing you at the end of the day. Don't worry about what anybody else got to say.
No, I know, for real. Because
don't worry about what anybody else got to say. Everybody gonna have their opinion, whether it's good or bad. Just keep going.
Listen, you said pushing. A mouthful with that. Yeah. Look, hashtag said 100 for real.
Right.
Listen, people, I think in this life, you know, especially with social media, we compare ourselves to other people. We look at them and like, dang, I wish I had her butt. I wish I had her flat stomach. I wish I had her hair and this and that.
Sometimes all of that stuff is edited. Sometimes most of them people don't even look like how they look. You know what I'm saying? So you can't go off based off what somebody else look like. You got to be comfortable in your own skin, whether they hear or not. You got to look at yourself in the mirror and make sure, you know, you put that shit on.
Put that shit on regardless. No, for real. Regardless. At the end of the day, listen, them people on my 600-pound life, they ain't never single. So it don't matter what you look like, what nothing. Like I'm telling you, it's somebody out there, and it's gonna be somebody that's gonna love it, like it, want more of it. Okay, so be confident. And the thing is, we are all so wonderfully made. You think God put you on this earth just to be like, oh, she ain't nothing? No, like you were created. Like you breathe every day. You're wonderful and beautiful, and people need to start, looking inward instead of, like you said, worried about what other people say, because other people will put you down because they're jealous or anything. People be jealous of the smile on your face. You could have nothing but a smile, and somebody will be jealous of that and want that. So
I'm trying to tell you.
Listen, hashtag said everything you need, everything you want and need is inside of you, and you attract you for you and to you. Exactly. Listen.
Yeah.
When I realized that I was attracting broken people because I was broken, let me tell you, that, and once I started healing myself, I surrounded myself with people that are uplifting me. And ever since I've been on that healing journey, I mean, listen, James, hashtag, our whole UG digital team, and everybody that I've been around, even just being around 10K and Topshotta, being in that environment with people that are artists, we all are creatives, we all doing something. Being around people like you guys have really brought my spirits and changed my life. So I just want to say thank you to y'all, especially all the people that came out and performed at the event. That was my first hosting event. So it really means a lot to me. And then I'm saying get to the money. I even wrote that on his because he had posted some clips of the performance. So I'm under there like, yeah, get to the money, writing money symbols and everything, because I'm like, that was literally when I left, that was the song that was going through my head. Like that was the song of the night. So definitely congratulations and kudos to y'all. So what is up next for 10K? I know you have a lot of things in the air, a lot of albums and things. So where are you taking this?
We're on to videos. We're trying to get our videos out there now. We're pushing more videos, making sure we upload more on YouTube, make sure we getting our content out there, making sure we just, stay on top of our media production pretty much.
And the right way, I'm gonna add that to our YouTube as well.
Period.
Absolutely.
But on top of our media, making sure we push our sound more, push our names, push our brand. We coming out with merch. Bless you. We make sure we merch together. And more so, we're doing out of town shows. We just had a show in Chicago Thursday, and then
congratulations.
That's like to me that's like epic to be a Cleveland artist, but you going to Chicago to perform, or you going to Detroit to perform, or you going like, to me that's dope. It's one thing when they, obviously, to be accepted in your own city, but now to have like the outside cities and areas looking for you, like, to me that's so dope.
Yep.
And then what's happening?
I hosted an event last night in Columbus. It was called the Ohio's Got Talent event with Nandi. She's an AR, so she be looking out for talent and stuff like that too. And then after that, we have a show in Fort Lauderdale.
Okay.
Got a bunch of stuff lined up all month of March. I make sure I'm filling things in for April also. So be on the lookout.
Listen, we will. You don't understand, Kat and I. We will travel.
Listen, we be in the car. We do not care.
We be somewhere everywhere.
Let us know, because we definitely.
So like, if you got something happening in Detroit, or you got something happening in Columbus, I mean, we got family in, like we go down there and we stay at our cousin's house and
cousin Jimmy, he's making us breakfast in the morning.
Like, we will travel. We will travel to come and see you. Like, I think it's dope. I think it's amazing. Who shot the video the right way? Like, I think it's dope.
Quiet Taste Media actually shot that video.
Okay. Okay. So I just was looking at it. I'm like, this shit is dope. Like, this is dope.
Yeah, it was actually a contest that they had at Exotic Cuisine, and I had won the contest for a radio interview and a free music video. So I chose that song and let them.
Wow.
Okay, that's hot. No, I was looking at it. I'm like, let me ask, like, who shot the video? But I think it's dope though.
Thank you.
Wow. What's up, Topshotta? How you feeling?
Shotta.
Hey, listen, that's my guy. He got the energy for real. I'm saying, like, when he performed, he was everywhere. He was in the crowd. He had the people dancing. I'm like, oh shit, I'm about to go to work and get to the money.
Get to
for
the money.
sure.
He got this song called "I'm Okay" coming out soon too.
Okay.
He got "I'm Okay." Yeah.
So what is that song about? What's the inspiration behind it?
I'm Okay. So it's a music video. The song is already out. It's on my recent album called Godfidence 1111. Mm-hmm. And it's more so, it's a spiritual awakening on, you know, mental awareness. Basically, like, you say I'm okay. A lot of times I say I'm okay, but I'm actually probably not okay. Being honest. It's about being honest. You know? Mm-hmm. I can tell you, like, I'm okay, but no, hell no, I really ain't okay for real. But right. I just still going, you know?
I think it's cool. I think it's cool, and whether it's intention. Oh, go ahead.
It's a mental health movement.
I was just gonna say it really taps into the mental health side of things, and like shit. Even I have dealt with. I take Zoloft, so like I mean I've dealt with depression and shit, and it's a lot of people that's dealing with that kind of shit, and they kind of hide it and they mask it because society has led them to believe that it's not okay to really talk about that stuff, or you crazy if something wrong. And this world is fucked up. So it's like to me, that's something that really speaks to that though.
Mm-hmm. Yep.
Wow. Shout out to you, because I think that we're starting to see a lot of artists speak on the mental health. And I think that's really important in our community, especially the Black community, where we tell our men, you got to say you're okay. You cannot say, oh, I'm stressed, I'm tired, I'm grieving, I'm going through this, I'm not feeling well in my body and my mind. And I think that that's important for one, and that it resonates with people, and that's what bring people in and bring in our community. So shout out to you, especially as a man, to be able to talk about those things, because we don't society say you're not supposed to talk about those things.
Yeah, absolutely. From that perspective too, of being like a male rapper, like to actually touch on that, like that's gonna open doors for a lot of people, and it makes others more comfortable to put it out there.
Mm-hmm. I mean, and I think it helps the new generation as well. I'm sorry, go ahead.
That's the key. You never know who's listening. You never know what people going through. Like, I inspire. Like, I understand my, you know, I'm an artist. I'm a creator. I can create, you know, different sounds. I can, you know, articulate songs and messages in different ways. So my main purpose is to get the message to help people that dealing with mental health. You know what I mean? Have a different perspective, to change the way we think. That's why I said the right way. You know, you can do things the right way. We can do things the wrong way. We all have a choice and a decision to make at the end of the day. You know, because I thought it was okay just to do things the wrong way to try to make it. But when I actually started to do things the right way, that's when I seen positive results. I seen, you know, the good part of it. Yeah. Absolutely. I appreciate the support, the love y'all having us on. You know what I mean? It's important that we help.
I think we need more of it. I mean, obviously that support should be on the mainstream level and whatnot too. But
absolutely,
to me, it should be on the mainstream level. But I think that there's people, not just, you know, being myself, but it's people like me and people with, you know, stations and internet stations and that type of thing. Like, we can create that mainstream success for you guys. So, you know, that's really our goal here. And, you know, like I was saying in the beginning when we first started talking, I don't pump no music that I'm not feeling. And to me, that's where, you know, a lot of it goes wrong, is that, I mean, you want to play everybody's music, you know, when you think of mainstream, but then a lot of times they don't really focus on the people who are really out here working and really trying to do it and putting in the work. Or you have to jump so many hoops and hurdles to get your music played and get it on the air and get interviews. And like, this is what I'm here for. So like, I appreciate y'all the music is dope. So I mean, obviously that makes it a little bit better than me having to sit here and talk to somebody and like, yeah,
Right.
like, it's really, really dope. So
Yeah.
I appreciate y'all, and I think just the overall message behind it, and definitely with you looking to inspire somebody and really tapping into the mental health side of it with with that, and even beyond that, just showing people that this is the right way for me to do it and for me to get my music out there and to be seen.
Especially because just paying attention on what's going on in society,
Yeah.
Violence, you can promote twerking and everything. So it's like, I have children, so it's like, is that what they gonna see every time you get on? So somebody has to make a change. Somebody has to make a stand.
Absolutely.
Like, come on, something different besides don't follow. I'm a leader. So that's what I'm going to do. If you like it or you don't, but I understand my purpose.
Yeah.
I don't follow the crowd. You know what I mean?
Yeah, but we need more people that don't follow the crowd like that. So I think that's dope, because you set the precedent and you set the tone for all of the rest of the people that's going to come behind you. Like, they'll now be able to look at you and see what you're doing and see how successful you are and how the music is coming out. Like, it's really, really good. So I appreciate you guys for coming onto the platform and sharing the music. I know she's going to send me an email with the songs so I can actually upload them to the station. You can hear the station. It runs 24 hours. It's on Apple Music and on TuneIn. So I'm gonna upload the music so that then it's in full rotation and it'll be playing day in and day out.
Yeah. So everybody, make sure y'all you can just go, if you have Apple Music, you can search UG Digital and it'll pull up a radio station. Make sure you save us to your favorites. So anytime you're listening to music, you can they'll shuffle us in, and
Absolutely.
you can hear some of your local artists for sure.
And then it links with your CarPlay and all that stuff. So it's cool. We'll have it there. We'll have it running round the clock. And full rotation. And then, as I said, if any additional music comes and you want that to be added to the station, all you got to do is send me something and say, can you add this? And I'll add it right in. That's the whole goal of me having this station, is to be able to get this music and stuff up. And yes, I mean, obviously I do a lot of mainstream artists and that kind of stuff, but I'm more partial to the up and comers and the local acts, and definitely the people here in Cleveland who are trying to get their music out there. So I appreciate you. Like I said in the beginning, I love you. I appreciate all the support. I'm glad you came on here. We're going to get you on Transcending the Culture. That's on Wednesday nights. We do live on Wednesday nights. Actually, this week, journalist Shay is going to be on there. But
yes, journalist Shay. Shout out to her. And can you guys shout out your social media so everybody can follow you and know where to support you?
Yeah, I'm at 10K Graham. That's 10KAYGRAM.
Topshotta Rude Boy. TOPSHOTTARUDEBOI at Instagram. All social platforms.
And so how can they
y'all got that branding piece together already. All the social media is one thing. That's dope.
That's my specialty. I love that.
I know.
Love that for y'all. And so how do they find your music? Do you guys have music on Apple Music, Spotify? How can they? Everywhere. Oh, okay.
Yep, same spelling, same way. 10K on all platforms. Topshotta Rude Boy on all platforms.
Prince Nana. That's who I was gonna ask you about. I was gonna ask you when's the last time you worked with Prince Nana, because he's on there too.
We have a project coming up. He been sending me beats. We have a project coming up. We supposed to be doing something unique. Something Afro beat.
Yeah.
Oh, listen. Send that to me. Listen,
I'm glad he popped in. Prince Nana. We got to get him on the platform.
You didn't even hear the song, Kat. It's called Warlord Lord Taye. I had presented it to James at No Static when I first, when we first linked up. So you gotta tell.
So James is gonna send me all the music. So I'm gonna definitely add it. And listen, I love to dance. So listen, I'll be in the dance studio. I can't wait. I need some new music. So
when I get on the other one, my album should be out, and then I'll be able to share all the other tracks with you guys.
Listen,
Perfect.
in any listening parties or anything come up, like we would like an invite.
Let us know.
It's one coming up soon.
Okay, listen, we would like an invite. Listen, I'm out in the streets now, so like you can't
I
not invite
got James in these streets. Come on.
You already know you can invite it.
I'm saying I'm out in the streets now, so you can't not invite me.
Hey.
Now, listen, I truly appreciate y'all. Like it's a lot. I mean, obviously I've had platforms and doing all of that stuff, but it's a lot just kind of stepping out and trying to build your own, your own network and your own roost and all of that kind of stuff. So I'm grateful that everything is going good. But on the same token, like I appreciate you. I appreciate both of y'all for coming onto the platform because it only helps. And like the numbers are up, like the people they've been popping in and people sending messages and all that. And like it takes a minute to get to that. So like in the very beginning, like we might have one person watching, maybe two people here and there or whatever, but it's like it's consistently growing and we're getting like really, really good acts like yourselves on here. And just really big things. So I appreciate y'all.
No problem. Like
anything I can.
When we're dealing with platforms like this, we have to support you guys too. So when you're like share the link, we make sure we got to share that link. You know what I'm saying? It ain't just about us. It's about all of us.
Absolutely. But I appreciate that you even think about that piece of it and take that stance because a lot of people don't. I mean, a lot of them they barely share their own stuff. So to get them to share yours is
that's the problem, and that's why they stuck. That's why they stuck.
Yeah,
say it again.
Absolutely.
Say it again.
Say that again. That is absolutely is. So thank y'all so much. Any kind of final words before we let you go?
Stay tuned for our albums dropping soon. Okay, I'm looking
for that
for sure.
I'm looking for that. Thank y'all so much, and we're going to set up something to get you on Transcending the Culture. So that'll actually be really soon. And actually, both of y'all.
Right, little half heart.
There you go.
love you, girl.
All right, we love y'all.
We love y'all too. Thank y'all so much. And thank you, Shonda, because she put another message in there too. Thank you so much.
Do you have any last questions for Topshotta?
I think the biggest thing I wanted to know is like when the albums was dropping.
Okay.
Yeah, I think it was just, more so when the albums was dropping. And I know you gave social media, no websites or anything?
No. Nope, not yet. But we'll have a debut and it's going to be posted on Instagram.
Okay, so what I am doing with the station too, I said I was going to tell you as well is as I'm building out the website, I'm going to actually have an area like for artist pages and that sort of thing. So I'll have a page for both of y'all on there.
Okay, that's dope.
Okay. So I'll make sure that you have the link and everything for that. But there will be, so people, when they come into the website, they'll actually be able to search you guys. And
awesome. Dope, James. Thank you.
So I will let you know when that's up. But I'm working on the website now. So.
Okay.
And let me know when y'all get y'all merch because I want something to say "Cat on the front."
Absolutely.
Get into the money on the back. Okay.
Yeah. I know that's right.
I'll take what I could get. I ain't got no requests. I'll take what I can get. But nah, I love y'all. I appreciate y'all.
Thank you.
All right, y'all enjoy the rest of y'all day.
You too. Bye.
Bye.
Yeah, this was really, really dope. Like I think that was really dope. I appreciate you being here.
I had to make up for y'all. I was a little under the weather for Wednesday's show, but I had to get on here, and I'm glad that I was able to connect with these awesome guests. I definitely want to connect with them since their performance. So love y'all. Thank y'all for coming on. I cannot wait to see what they got coming up next.
Nah, you don't owe no apologies. You ain't got nothing to make up for. I think the rest was needed. It's a lot of stuff going on. So I think it was definitely necessary. And like I said, I appreciate you coming on today. I think it was dope because of the fact that you hosted that show and they were there. So it was cool for them to be able to see your face again.
It's nice to be exposed to somebody's music and their performance. I got to see their performance firsthand. So it's always good to hear the music, but seeing a performance and seeing the chemistry. So it was definitely extra special. So I thank them for that.
And I appreciate you guys as the viewer for checking in and watching this video, but then also listening to the station. So if you are not aware already, you can download UG Digital Radio on Apple Music and on TuneIn. It is playing now. It runs 24 hours a day. We got live shows on there. You can definitely listen. Right now, R. Kelly, Jay-Z, It Ain't Personal is running. We got so much good music that is in rotation. Definitely Topshotta and 10K are going to be in rotation because I plan to get their music loaded into the station today, into the software. Just make sure that you guys download and listen. It does integrate very well with your Apple CarPlay and all of that jazz, so you can save us to your favorites. UG Digital Radio. Why do I stumble every time I say
I
that?
know. I be talking about UGK. I be like UGK. I'm down there
Listen,
with I can't get it together.
It's bad on my part, but just make sure that you guys download UG Digital Radio in Apple Music and tune in.
Yes, and it's one of the perfect things. Like especially when I'm cleaning or I'm driving or I'm doing something, I don't want to sit there and sift through music and skip and then you got to deal with this and that, and Pandora playing you the same 5 songs. Oh, Pandora, if I listened to this yesterday, I damn sure don't want to hear it today. Okay.
Absolutely.
God,
absolutely.
I listened to We Can't Be Friends, Deborah Cox. Now today I was sad yesterday and I'm trying to move on. I don't want to hear it again. So you're not going to have that problem with our station because James has a wealth of playlists, songs, deep cuts, remix to the remix. So I'm telling y'all, like it's a different musical experience. You definitely want to download it. And it's like I said, it's perfect for cleaning up. Hosting, when you have it on, when you're having a party, you guys having a card party, y'all having people over, you need some and to go to sleep. Some people like music to go to sleep. Just leave it on, honey. We'll rock you right to sleep.
Absolutely.
And we have some exciting things coming on there. We're gonna be doing some radio shows. We're gonna be doing some power hours. We might have a little cat hour round. Might be playing a little spicy, something for everybody. So definitely download, tune in, or add the station to your Apple Music. So James, did you want to get into a couple hot topics before we get up out of here?
I kind of do. I think the first thing I'm going to talk about, or that I want to talk about, is Angie Stone. So her funeral was yesterday, and I thought it was a beautiful service. It was about 3 hours, or they streamed for about 3 hours on the Word Network. And
okay.
I mean, you saw, from Anthony Hamilton to Kirk Franklin, Tyler Perry, Kiki Wyatt. There was a number.
I heard Kiki Wyatt sang The House Down.
Absolutely. Absolutely. And the video is still, streaming on YouTube and on smart TVs and all that jazz. But it was just a really, really beautiful service. You saw how much people really loved her. And you got to really learn a lot, just about, her history, and, her start with the sequence and, being a part of Vertical Hold and, ultimately, diving into her solo career. But it was a very, very beautiful service. And I couldn't believe I actually watched the whole thing, but it was really was a beautiful service. A number of people spoke at the service, and you got to see her kids and her grandbaby, and it was just really, really nice. Just really, really nice.
Oh, yeah. So you guys, I know everyone's already aware. We lost one of our most legendary singers, Angie Stone, in a tragic car accident.
Yeah.
And it's just
not just her.
Yeah.
I was gonna say not just her, because you had Roberta Flack.
Yeah, we have Roberta Flack.
Roy
and
Ayers.
Also, I wanted to speak on Miss Valletta Wallace, who is Biggie Small's mother. Her funeral was this weekend as well, and we saw a lot of celebrities there. Most notoriously, the most notorious KIM. Lil Kim was there as well as Faith Evans, and we know that they were both love rivals for Biggie's affection and had a lot of run-ins over the years. But it seemed that they were able to put their differences aside and come and stand together to show their respects to Miss Wallace. We also had Biggie's children there, his daughter, his grandchild, and then we also seen son of Sean Diddy Combs. King Combs actually came a little later in the service, kind of to pay his respects, and kind of came out. And I think that that was very respectful. No one was kind of going on with his dad, and it seemed like he didn't want that to overshadow. So he definitely, he didn't come in when, they kind of had, it wasn't really a red carpet, but a lot of the celebrities came in and kind of took pictures outside before they went in. And he actually just kind of came and slunk in a side door and then left, to pay his respects and, give the family's respects and his dad's respects as well. And we also seen Mace. It was a lot of different rappers that were able to come out and celebrate, and everybody looked nice. Faith, Kim looked amazing. So it's a tragic event, but I'm glad that everybody was able to put their differences aside to be able to grieve. So, our thoughts and prayers go out with everyone that has lost someone, and also the fans that are also grieving for these different celebrity untimely deaths.
Yeah, absolutely. And then you also had Roberta Flack. They were showing video of Lauryn Hill and Wyclef performing. And
they said her service was amazing too. They said that they were playing music throughout the streets. They said that it was a wonderful homegoing, very musical, very artistic. So shout out to Roberta Flack, and it's just kind of sad that we're losing our legends. And I think that a lot of new artists really need to kind of work and spend time and tour and perform with these people, because they're coming with a wealth of knowledge that you will never know in this game. So I would implore some of the people. I know that we are younger and we think, this is what's hot. And this is, but sometimes you have to look back in history to go forward, especially as Black people. Our legendary singers and performers have a level of artistry that I think that a lot of new age artists really need to to emulate, because especially like we were talking about talking to 10K earlier about people not really putting much into their craft and what they're doing and their performances. Like, you really need to, these people used to get developed. They will be developed for months, years sometimes before they even hit the scene. So it's just sad. I was very hurt to hear about Angie Stone, and especially knowing that a lot of stuff with her daughter was up in the air. They never really had a reconciliation. She had some different things with a lot of family members, and then it's sad because as Black people, sometimes we don't leave the correct will, or we don't have all this stuff in place. So now the families are fighting over money and stuff like that. So it's definitely very, very tragic. So I want to talk about a couple other things. Really, I wanted to talk about the hottest thing in my neck of the woods, which rapper Lil Boosie was in town performing at Akron, and these fools then shot the club up. Like, come on, man. Come on, man. You know how that's how Boosie be saying that. Come on, man. I can't believe y'all embarrassed us like that. And Boosie is one of the last people that will come to Akron and perform, because he has a lot of people don't know, Boosie has a huge fan base in Akron. I'm telling you, like, these people, they go crazy. Like, when I was in high school at homecoming, they was playing Boosie deep cuts. Like, it was something serious. So, it's really tragic. Somebody that I know, a close friend of mine, their family member is actually in critical condition. So it's 2 people in critical condition and 3 injured. Thank God, as of now, no one has lost their life. So that is something to be thankful for. But the Akron club scene is just, it's kind of dead because of things like this. And then last night, there was a shooting as well at another club. So yeah, it's really, like I said, it's really the security that they're hiring are letting their friends in with guns. That's really what it is. So they like, oh, this is my bro. I don't gotta pat him down, or he could have his piece in the club. And then these are the people that are shooting. So it's starting to not be safe. I don't feel comfortable going out Akron. That's why I make the drive 45 minutes or more up to Cleveland, because I don't feel safe. So it's very unfortunate, but Little Boosie did have an interview with World Star Hip Hop, and they asked him about the shooting, and he said that it's just another day for him. So he said that happens at least twice a year. He's performing and people shoot. He said that is the name of the game. That's what type of music he makes. And he said as long as he got his security and he able to get up out of there, he said he's not holding a grudge against Akron. So Akron, thankfully, Boosie said he will be back eventually. So it didn't do too much, but just as an Akronite myself, it is kind of just like we can't have nothing.
Right.
So shout out to Lil Boosie. Hopefully, we can make it up to you, and you'll come back to my neck of the woods. I just can't believe it. And I thought about going to the event too. I'm like, oh, I didn't know Boosie was in town. Maybe I'll slide through. No,
you gonna send me back in the house. I guess.
That's what I'm saying. Yeah, listen, as long as we stay where we was at, listen, we ain't chasing no waterfalls. We gonna stick to the rivers and the lakes we used to. Okay.
You gonna send me right back in the house.
The Great Lakes. Okay, Lake Erie. I'm gonna stay up there. So yeah, it's just crazy. So one of the last stories I did want to do is we have the Bravo girlies going in. We have the ladies of the Real Housewives of Atlanta and also the ladies of Married to Medicine going at each other online, throwing shade, getting into
it. So retarded. Like, why?
Well, they're both gearing up for new seasons. So I think it is a lot of them stirring up some, promo and mess. But we have different cast members, going to different sides. We have Phaedra leaving one show and coming to another. And they always say Real Housewives of Atlanta is the #1 Bravo show, or the biggest. It's kind of the one that really put Bravo on.
Do you think it's gonna stay #1?
I don't even think it still is really.
Okay.
I think that. When something is a staple, it's a staple. So I think that it's like we think of it up here, but it's not really what it used to be. It's not what it used to be. And I just think in name alone, people respect it. But, if I don't got Nene, Phaedra, I like the full real cast. Like, I need Kim Zolciak with the wig back on there. Like, I need my real girl.
I want Kim back. I want Nene back. I really
bring Chateau Sheree. Listen, I need Chateau Sheree.
Right, like
I need Candy. I need Portia. I like Phaedra, and I know that a lot of things, went down. And Candy said she'll never be on there with Phaedra, but it's like, come on now. If Kim can pull Sheree pulled Kim's wig off, and they was back cool. Like, come on, all can be forgiven.
It kind of sucks now. Like, I watched the first episode this past Thursday, and it absolutely seemed like the Housewives of Beverly Hills. I was just like, this is Atlanta?
Yeah.
Like,
it's not the same. It's not the same. I just think that they
even Shamia just they're beyond bougie now. Like,
yeah, that's what it is. They're bougie, and it's Hollywood, it's lackluster. And I think it's a tale as old as time. Sorry, I'm fixing my nose ring. But it's a tale as old as time. I think that people get to a certain level where they're not relatable anymore, and then they get political, and they wield this power, especially over Andy and the producers, to say, I don't want to talk about that. I don't want to be around that person. And that's kind of what stirs up the drama. And it's like, well, if it's no drama, there's no show. We all was interested in Portia's divorce and seeing things go on with Simon. And then she would say, oh, I'm not showing that, or I'm not worried about that. But it's like, that's what we're tuning in for. So it is kind of, I don't know. I'm trying to get back into it, but I will say it's a little.
I'm struggling.
I'm
really struggling to get back into it. Like, it's past bougie now. Like, it was to me, it was unwatchable this past Thursday. Like, I didn't even watch the whole episode. Like, I turned over and laid down for a second. Then I got up and went in the kitchen, and it's not really all that interesting to me now.
Right. Yeah. So we'll see. Hopefully it gets more exciting as it goes on. Maybe when Phaedra, shakes things up. I'm not sure, but we'll keep you guys posted. I love the housewives, especially I love who they are, interacting with them. I love their businesses and things like that. So hopefully, we could run into Cynthia or somebody, at these different events, and we can get some inside scoop. We met Cynthia Bailey at the Atlanta Women's Expo, so hopefully maybe we could meet Portia,
Yeah.
Shamia. We did get Drew Sidora. So, hopefully we can get some interviews and get some more insight, especially on the new season and what they have going on.
Yeah. I don't know, man. I don't know. But no, I did try though. I tried to watch it, and I said I'm gonna try again this coming week, and see how
Right.
it goes. Yeah, I'm gonna try again this week and see how it go, and maybe it'll
Yeah.
get better. Maybe I'll get used to the people.
Yeah, maybe. So we'll keep you guys posted, but that's all I really have for the hot topics. I got to skedaddle in a little bit.
All right,
But I
y'all.
do want to thank you for having me on the entertainment plug. I had a wonderful time.
Listen, I appreciate y'all for tuning in to the show. I appreciate you for being on the show. Make sure that you guys tune in each and every Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. The Entertainment Plug starts on Apple Music and tune in. Make sure that you go to either of the platforms and search UG Digital Radio. You can pull that up. You can download us. You can save us to your favorites or bookmark us. We do integrate very well with Apple CarPlay and your radio systems in the car. And yeah, music 24/7. We also have the virtual studio where you see Kat and I now. We are shutting down for the day. The entertainment plug itself has ended, but music is going. Genuine Tweet, take away, and Missy Elliott, that is playing right now. More to come, so make sure that you guys tune in. You can also go to ugdigital.com and you can hear the station playing there on the website. You can go to tunein.com. You can listen to the station there, or you can download a lot of different ways where you can listen. We're on Odyssey as well. So if you have that app, you can download the Odyssey app and listen to us there. Entertainment Plug will be back next Saturday, 10 a.m. Eastern Standard Time. Tomorrow, you can catch Open Letters to a Survivor, 7 p.m. Eastern Standard Time. And Wednesday, this coming up week, you can catch Transcending the Culture. We are back, Kat Kwueen and I as your hosts, and we will have special guest journalist Shay. I was gonna say Shay.
Mm-hmm.
Journalist Shay is going
Journalist
to be
Shay
on the show with us. We might get her in on some of the topics too. So make sure that you guys tune in. Our YouTube community is actually coming very soon. We are getting that all wrapped up, so you'll be able to get us there and support the network as best as possible. We also have a newsletter that's going to be coming out. I actually will be posting about that on Instagram today. So you can find me there, Authentically James. Make sure that you look for that, or you can join the J Spot, the IG channel on my Instagram page as well. And that is actually under the links. So if you go under the links, you can pull up the J Spot IG channel, and I'll be posting it there as well, where you can sign up for the newsletter. That newsletter is going to go out over this weekend. So you definitely want to be getting that so you know what's going on, and it offers other ways that you can support the network as well. Whole lot coming. New episodes of Cat Got Your Tongue are going to be coming back. And
yes, on Thursday we have our first episode back with Woo Woo the Comedian. So make sure you be there Thursday at 8.
So that's going on next Thursday. Kat Kwueen and Woo Woo the Comedian on Cat Got Your Tongue. We also have several new platforms that are in development, so it's a lot more coming to the network. And any ideas, if you are looking to get into podcasting or you want to get a show on the station, let's talk. Send me an email. You can email me at jamesgrantjohnsonjr@gmail.com. That is JamesGrantJohnson GrantJohnsonJr. James Grant Johnson Jr. at gmail.com. Any ideas you feel like you may want to get into podcasting, do a show? Let's talk about it and brainstorm and discuss it and see which way it goes. And we'll see how we can help you here. So hope everybody is well. Hope you enjoy the rest of your day. Anything else, Kat Kwueen?
I don't think so. Shout out to everybody that came through. We got Twain Khalifa hashtag. Let's see who else we had. Shaka.
Erwashonda.
We had Erwashonda, Prince Nana. Look, Layla Robinson, thank you for viewing the show. Shout out to 10K and Topshotta for being our guest today.
Absolutely.
Make sure you guys follow me on all platforms at Kat Kwueen. I will be going live on TikTok. So if you're interested in live or any gaming, I will be going live. I probably will be going live tomorrow doing some Mario Kart and doing some other fun interactive games. So if you're into that, definitely follow me on TikTok. And shout out to Layla. It is listen, we're just happy you here. And anybody, especially Layla, if you guys want to go back, the show is always rewatchable.
Absolutely.
So
it is currently streaming at ugdpodcastingandradio.info. So you can definitely watch it.
Always rewatch it. You can rewatch it on YouTube. You can rewatch it on our Facebook. So if you ever miss any of the moments, you guys can always go back and catch us at any time.
Absolutely. So thank y'all so much for watching. We are out of here, and I'll see you guys tomorrow night for Open Letters to a Survivor. Everybody enjoy the rest of your Saturday.
Bye.